Every day, chat and chart live during the New York session. Here, real traders share the raw truth, their mindset, technical analysis, and execution. This is where real traders show their skill set. Welcome to Tradin TV. This is your stage to shine.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Rosa. Hi, Rajdeep. Hello, everyone watching, and welcome to a new episode of Chat and Chart. This is the New York session, and the markets are going crazy. So, as always, we start with the ladies. So, Rosa, what do you have for us?
I have nothing.
There's nothing.
Markets are crazy. I've been trading a very difficult week. Very positive, but very difficult.
Yeah.
It took all my knowledge to end up positive as of now. So crazy market for gold.
Like I got stopped out at of course in profit on all of my swings. I had my stops at around 590, if you remember the swings from the past 2 weeks. So was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. When the price went up of gold, went up to 580 and then started going down, I placed my stop losses on all trades above 580, around 590, and unfortunately it got stopped out. But yeah, I made a decent profit and I'm happy with it. But the problem is the volatility is not helping me make any new trades. I'm trying my best to scan the markets for better opportunities, but I'm honestly I can't find anything yet. So yeah, that's it for me. What about you, Rajdeep?
Pretty slow week for me too. I took 2 trades only on gold scalps, longs, and haven't been finding any other trade. I'm waiting till NFP release and just waiting till tomorrow.
Yeah. And by the way, yesterday the ADP non-farm employment change came in negative. So that's usually a preview of the non-farm payrolls. So they're expected to be negative. The previous reading was 178,000 job openings. Now the forecast is 65,000. So like 1/3 of the previous reading. If that matches expectations, if the actual number matches expectations, that will be very negative for the US dollar, and we'll see more negativity. But if it surprises to the upside, we might see a continuation of the dollar strength against everything else in the market. So yeah, we have the unemployment rate as well, which is very, very important. It shows the health of the jobs market and labor market in the US. Obviously, if this comes in positive, then it means they have more room to keep rates, or they have, yeah, they're in no rush to cut rates anymore because the jobs market is still tight. So no problem with that. If it comes in negative, sorry, then they will be in a tough situation because inflation is going up and the unemployment or the jobs market in general is not doing well. So that's when we get to something we call stagflation. That's when the economy stagnates, growth slows down, and unemployment rises while inflation is still high. So if they hike rates, that's going to deepen or worsen the situation for the jobs market and the growth. But if they cut rates, that's going to trigger inflation, and you'll see higher inflation. So they will be in a very, very hard place. I'm talking about the central banks, of course, if that happens. So let's wait and see. Hello, Meza. Hello, Soham.
Hi, hello, everyone.
Someone share their screen, please. Yes, Mr. Samuel, we will.
Rajdeep, go ahead. Show us.
Okay.
Well, I know this is out of context, but I think I need a haircut.
You
I
need to have, okay.
Yeah, I just saw myself on the screen. What
Okay.
happened there? I need a haircut.
भाई BTC देखो भाई.
Sorry?
Did something happen in Bitcoin? No,
Bitcoin?
it's not.
What's with Bitcoin?
Uh, Someone on the stream said to watch Bitcoin.
Ah, okay. Yeah, Eunice.
I see nothing.
Something happened.
No. I don't think there's gonna be much movement till we have NFP tomorrow.
I missed NFP tomorrow, so it's my. I mean, didn't know it's the first Friday. I completely forgot.
Those are some nice scalps, Rajdeep.
Yes.
You took those trades, right?
Yes, I took those.
Mm.
Just basic buys from engulfing. So
Mm-hmm.
let me just go through all this. This is the previous week low, and after I had this sweep on Monday, we got this 1 hour engulfing.
Yep.
So I just waited for a retest, a bit retracement, and then I got in, and I targeted for 1:3.
You know what's sad? It's that I saw this engulfing candle and I decided not to act. I decided just to leave my
Yeah, just because
short.
you were on sales, right?
Yeah, I left the cells running and like I didn't take any buys. So yeah,
And I
but
also had
that's
this
absolutely
yesterday.
correct. An
Yeah.
engulfing candle at a very important level. Um, that's spotless. Soham is asking
And
me if I'm still hoping for 3,800. Yeah, bro, nothing changed. We're still, as long as we're below 4,900, then the possibility still
Mm.
exists. So yeah, that's a long-term thing. Like it wouldn't change in a week or a couple of weeks.
I really like your style, Rajdeep.
yeah, thank
It's
you.
very simple
It's clean.
Very
yet
simple.
effective. I actually don't like when people start going up and down on time frames and marking like 1,000 things on the chart, so you don't know which one's relevant. And I'm not saying it's not worth it or it doesn't work. Of course it works, but you are not able to make a system of the. It's not a system what you have. It's something very intuitive, and when you move around and you have the chart plenty of things. So yours is very simple. I loved it the
Yeah, I
other
agree.
day.
And the simpler, the merrier.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like whenever I see complicated strategies, I know for a fact that that trader is not making money. Um, when it's simple, that's when you know that this guy knows what he's doing. So yeah, Rajdeep
Yes,
is
and when you
one hell of
follow
a
your
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
yeah, and you follow your system. It's A, B, C, and then you enter the market. It's nothing else than that. It's
yeah.
very compact. I love it actually.
So what are we going to do today? Are we going to take any scalps because the volatility allows it?
Mhm.
And
Not to me, no.
yeah, I'm in the mood to risk some money. To be honest, I might.
Is it buys or sells for you?
For now, it's still buys, but I'm open to either one of those, like buys or sells, doesn't matter as long as um, it checks out all the boxes. I'll go short, I'll go long, doesn't matter. But from what I see, I think so far it's still bullish. So I'll be
Mm.
looking for buys. What do you guys think?
Also
Same.
bullish, but I'm not taking any trades today. Absolutely not.
Nothing, huh?
No. I made some profits, very good profits this morning, and I don't want to change anything.
Yeah. Got you. Like, take a small amount, like 10K out of the profits from this morning and risk them.
I didn't make 10K this morning.
No, I didn't say you made 10K. You made a lot more than 10K.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Just
Why
take
not?
a small amount, like 10K, and like,
Okay. There's another world. Another world. But this is not my world. I made like
still
$10.
it will be. At some point, it will be your world. Sorry.
Oh no, it's I mean, it's not bad profits, but it's not 10K.
Yeah, at some point, you'll be paying 10K in commissions and spreads. So
Hopefully.
yeah, your targets become your commission and spread, and I
Hopefully.
believe you can do it. Where is
I
the?
believe it too, actually, and I'm progressing quite good. And I think I can make it in a short period of time.
I do too. I believe in you, Miss Delgado.
Yes. So, quick question for you using Tradin. I have asked support, but I'm quite. So, I want to move my money from my broker to Tradin.
Yeah,
So, I have tested. I just put $100 and started trading just to see all things I am used to with my regular broker. But then I realized the leverage is not 2000. Then I asked.
yeah, it changes. It changes. Yes.
It's
Yes,
dynamic, yes.
it's dynamic, but it's dynamic up to 500.
No,
So is the same thing with you guys, or it's
Yeah.
so?
same, yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
of
so
course. That's part of them managing risk.
hmm,
So yeah. But like, do you actually use 2000 leverage?
I use 1000.
Oh wow.
That's why I can escalate so fast.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay. I
So
like
I was
using.
wondering because trading is 500 in general terms, not always, but so it's I won't be able um to trade for now, at least not with the amount I'm trading on my regular account.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's the same with you because I asked support just in case it was something specific of the moment,
No,
but
not
they
really.
said it's capped out.
Which account type do you take?
Which account type? Oh, I think it's the raw one. I'm not sure. The
Yeah.
raw standard. I don't know the name. Let me.
I
Well,
think
let me show you this on the screen.
Yeah,
yeah.
Tradin.
I think this is the standard account.
You're trying to share something?
Yes, so that's nothing on your screen.
I think you
Hello,
need to
boss.
stop this share
Tamal,
first. Then
Okay, one-time password.
actually, I also had one
so
question.
you've seen the gold bias for now is bullish.
Hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I got kicked out.
Oh no.
Okay, so here it is.
Can
So
you
this
zoom
is
in,
the
please?
standard account. Okay, sure.
We're old. We don't see you.
Yes. I don't see anything.
Sorry. So this is the standard account that we are
Hmm.
using right now. But this raw account type, this says locked on my profile. Like, is it same for you as well?
Not really. No, I think because you don't have $500 in your wallet. Once you have $500 minimum in your wallet, you can
Okay.
like this is available for you
Okay.
because I
Got it.
think the minimum deposit is 500, right?
Yeah, for this one, 500.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's why.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay.
and that's the swap free. Swap free
But
is good
here we
for
can actually select the leverage, isn't it? The 1:2000.
yeah.
No,
You
but
can
I
put
mean,
the
even
leverage on either account.
yes, you can put 2,000, but actually it's not 2,000, it's 500 on gold.
On
Maybe.
gold,
Okay,
yeah, maybe on gold, yeah, because
okay, okay.
it's too volatile.
Hmm.
Yeah, got it.
But you know what? I never checked actually. I don't use that much leverage.
That's because you're a swing trader. So I mean, it's you don't need that
Yeah,
much
we do not
leverage,
need
right?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless it's crypto, we do not need that much
Mm.
leverage.
Yeah, anything that moves this much with such volatility, you don't need as much leverage. But I think the leverage is made mainly for slow moving pairs like the FX majors,
Mm.
like Euro USD, GBP USD, and so on. By the way, guys, the US stock market is making new all time highs. So the Nasdaq 100 reached 80,700 points. Uh, when was that? It was today at around like 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
Okay. And the, what's it called? Yeah. The Dow Jones hit 50,000 for the second time. And it actually broke the first time. The first time it hit 50K. Um, it was back in, when was that? 1 second. For the big drop, it was in February. Yeah. And then now, like, it reached 50,500 points. Now it's at 50,140 points. So it's very close to the all-time high. Nasdaq already broke the all-time high, and the S&P 500 broke the all-time high, uh, which was 7,000 points. Now it's at 7,400 almost. So yeah, markets are celebrating mainly because they're hopeful of a resolution between Iran and the US. Uh, resolution of the war, of course. So after Trump announced that they're very close to reaching a deal with Iran, the oil prices dropped sharply. So so did the XY, and then everything else went up: gold, silver, FX majors, stocks. So the sentiment shifted from risk off to risk on really fast with one tweet. So that's the hard part of trading in such conditions and in such times. When you have a crazy president like Trump, uh, markets are very hard to predict. Okay.
Gold's moving
Yes,
slowly
Saif,
again.
would you like to show your screen and go over the pairs, or what do you think for the NFP?
Can you say that again, Rajdeep?
Yeah, can you share your screen, and if you're planning some trades for tomorrow, if you have any buys for anything?
I can share my screen, but I don't have anything planned yet. So let me share my screen 1 second. Let me show you what I have. But nothing promising till now. I've been trading
Hello,
US.
Zubair. Thanks for joining in, bro. Also, Nasdaq. Like people has been asking about Nasdaq.
What do you think about Nasdaq right now? We just said, Suham, and you've been trading US 100, which is Nasdaq, this past week, no? Okay. So yeah, we drew these two scenarios back in, like, I don't know when. I forgot. But we have two scenarios. Either we go up from here, okay, from this low here at 4100, or we hit here and then we start dropping, and like we might move to this low here to sweep this low and reach 3,800 and possibly 3,600. Now, we got to this point and started dropping. This correction, like this upward movement, could be just a correction in the overall short-term trend, which is this trend. Like we can obviously see that we had lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and so we were trending downwards here, and then we hit this very important level, and we got a rejection from it, and here we are at the bigger time frame trend line, which is this trend line that's been connecting those tops. So yeah, I'm waiting to see any kind of reaction around this area, but nothing much for now. So as long as we're below 4,900, which is this high, this trend is still intact. This trend is still intact as long as we're below this high of 4,900. If this one breaks, then that's a different story. We might be looking at the first scenario, which is this one, the green arrow. We might be heading like this. Might be a failure swing to the upside, and we would target new highs. But me knowing gold and like historically speaking, we might see something. Since we're already in Q2 and we're almost done with Q2, we have 1 month to go. It might look something like this. Like this is the first leg, this is the second leg, and then this is the third leg. Okay, let me show you what I have in mind. So it might look something like this. Let me hide those for a second. How do you hide this? Yeah. Okay, so hide and hide. Okay, so we might be looking at something like this. Rosa, remember like last year when we were doing the live streams, we had a very similar pattern, which was the triangle, if you remember.
The triangle, yes.
Yeah, so we might be looking at something very similar now. So this might have been the first wave. This is the second wave, third, then we have the fourth.
And something happens at the fifth.
Yeah, the breakout.
Even numbers.
Yeah.
I just said that.
Yeah, then it goes higher. Now let me draw the 1 second. Where is it? So that's just a theory. It's like it needs time to confirm. But this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, and this is E. Here would be even a better buy than if we buy at 3,800. Why? Because your stop loss is below C. So it's less than $100, and it would give you $2,000 to the upside. So that's a 1 to 20 or a 1 to 10 piece. So if that happens, I think this would be my monster trade for the year. That's what I have in mind. That's just a theory, but I don't know if this will happen or no. For now, if it breaks 4,900, we might be targeting this area, which is 5,200. And then if we see a rejection from here, we might be heading down all the way back to around 4,300, then back again at 5,100, then back again at 4,300, and then we start going higher. But this happens usually on the last quarter of the year. So we might start seeing it happen around September, maybe. The breakout or the start of the bullish movement might start around this September, which is 4 months now. So if that happens, just for your reference, let me go back to was this Yeah. This is last year's triangle here. Look. So we had this. This is A, this is B, this is C, D, E, and then we took off. So this one, this time, it's much, much bigger. This one here is much bigger than this formation, right? So the bigger the formation or the pattern, the bigger the subsequent move. So we might be looking at $6,000 gold or $7,000 gold very soon, sooner than we know. So yeah, that's another theory, just for the sake of it, just for fun.
Very nice theory.
Let's see if it works out. For now, I'll just keep it in mind so that if it reaches here, I know that this is a good sell area. If it reaches here, I know it's a good buy area. Like I'll be trading the range until it breaks out, or until the formation is complete.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How do we bring back the hidden stuff?
I don't know, actually.
Rajdeep, help us.
Yes.
I don't know. Like,
You guys
I
know
think
everything.
anyone in the chat, do you know? Like, if you hide single
I know
items.
how to do it. 1 second. Undo, 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 undo. Yep. There it is. Yeah.
Just unplug it and plug it again.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how my generation used to do it. And it works. So
It works. It works.
Today is gold bias. Bullish.
Bullish.
Okay.
For now, bullish.
For now, bullish. Let's take a look at lower time frames and see. Yeah, like we had this engulfing candle here, like the bearish engulfing, but then like it got reversed by this engulfing candle, and it respected the low of this engulfing candle, which makes it more important. So we might be looking at a slightly higher high, and this looks something like a flag. So 1 second, let me check something. Yeah. So if you do this, give me the flagpole and let's project it from here. We have almost $30 to the upside on lower time frames to trade with. So let's try and catch a long position around 730. What's happening here? Yeah. So guys, basically we're just playing around the charts today, unless we get a very nice setup.
Which this is the question to Minasa. He's asking, why do you guys are not buying then at the retracements, at the dips? Just because it's not about only, because it's bias. That doesn't mean we're going to buy at any point. So we have to wait for the setups, each of us for the different setups, and then we'll get start buying. But just because it's we see bullish, that doesn't mean we're going to buy every dip.
We're not going to jump in without thinking. We need a proper setup. So this area, which is 730, might be a nice area to long, with very close buy stops around this area here, and like $5 stop, TPs around 70. Yeah.
This is the 5 minutes that you're showing, right?
Yeah.
This is the area we buy at like 70 bars, like an hour ago, 70 bars ago. I did buy on that area. That was my last scalping of the day.
Okay.
So it's a nice area if it retraces back, just to try out again.
Yeah, if it goes back here to 730 and it respects this low, I'm going in. Like it reached 33 and started to go up, but I'm not going to rush into it. I'll be waiting. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Huh.
Gold
TP
pushing up.
achieved. TP achieved already.
Yeah. Okay, next one.
Next one, yeah. Let's find another one. But no, knowing gold, it's going to go back down again. It's not going to
Yes,
give
yes.
any buys that easily. It's not going to give any sells that easily. So it's going to retest. So we have this high here.
In my opinion, I think gold's gonna drop after the news release tomorrow.
Which is tomorrow, you mean, yeah? By the way, the
Yeah.
initial jobless claims came at 200,000, slightly higher than the previous, but better than expectations at 205,000 jobless claims. So, yeah, the jobless claims are better than expected. Nothing really changed with the dollar. Okay, guys, can I ask you for a favor? Keep an eye on gold and let's move for me and let's move to DXY and just see what's happening there. It's already at 47. Oh my God. Okay. So what happened here was we got to this point here, which is 95. We reached all the way to 100.6, and then we started correcting to the downside. So this correction here, yeah, so this changed, so we have to change the slope. This is obviously not a bottom, so I'm going to connect this one. We still don't have 3 hits, so it's still not an uptrend yet. So yeah, this is the low, just so it looks nicer. I basically did nothing different. I just like moved it so that it would look nicer. Okay. So yeah, this is a trend, and then we broke it. Okay, let's check divergences. Yeah, we have a very strong divergence here. The 4-hour chart, the MACD shows a very strong divergence. Let me draw it for you guys. We have this here. This is a lower low, but if you check here, the corresponding low, it's making higher lows, which means this is just a correction. And to confirm, let's go to the exact opposite or the inverse chart of this, which is what? Euro USD. If we get the same readings, but the opposite, of course, the opposite readings, it means that we're doing fine. The daily, yeah, we're still after like doing this, we hit this, and now we're still respecting the slope of trend line, so we're still good. Let's move to 4 hours. Just take a look. All right, so now we have a range. We have a clean or a clear range. Let's go to 1 hour. No divergences here, actually. We only had this divergence here from the past week. So yeah, we had this divergence and we saw the subsequent move. But then here we saw a positive divergence. No, we didn't. And we went up. I think we're still okay. Like nothing changed in terms of the analysis yet. I still think the dollar will go up and the euro will go down.
Hmm.
Sorry, Rosa. I'm talking about your national currency.
Euro is always like a second base
Oh yeah,
money. US is always the first one, at least for now.
I think even for a long time,
Yes, I
very
think
hard
so.
to replace the dollar. Very, very hard.
Hmm.
Not only hard, like because the US is so great. No, because it's hard for us to
Yes,
just switch to something else. You
yes,
would
we
need,
are too attached to the dollar.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We use it way too much.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, Samuel, do you have any trades? Have you planned any trades? Rajib was asking you. When you're scalping and missing setup, after how many missed trades should you stop trading? After how many missed trades? Like I don't know. That's actually a good question. I never thought of it. Not how many trades. After how many missed trades do you stop? Rosa, you're
Two,
the two.
two.
Yeah. So you have a ready answer here, which is two.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a scalper, I have to be very focused on what I'm doing. If I'm not focused, I can't miss any trades because my window, my operational window is very short.
Yeah.
So I sit down, I start analyzing. I miss two trades just because I'm grabbing a coffee, I'm going to the toilet. It's done for me. I stop trading.
Hmm. That's interesting because, like, in my head, I don't count missed trades as trades.
Mm.
So yeah, maybe I give it a try or two. If they don't work, I stop.
I
But after how
actually
many missed, that's uh, that's something else.
um I, I actually do so just because on 1 minute there's so many opportunities.
Yeah,
And
Hmm.
if you start missing out, FOMO kicks in. And then
yeah.
you say, oh, I've missed two, three, four. Okay, I'm
I
going in,
don't
I'm
want
going
to
in.
miss this next one.
And you can't
Hmm.
because my risk is very high. For even for 20 pips, it's extremely high.
Yeah,
So if I'm not focused, I just get out for a bit, go for a walk, come back, and then I try again. But I can't allow to miss opportunities because then FOMO kicks in and it's even worse.
yeah. That's smart. Remember, there was a live stream once, Rosa, if you remember, it was like, I don't know, like 6, 7 months ago. Like we missed like 5, 6 trades on the live stream.
I don't
So
remember.
yeah, you remember that day? I think
No,
I was in Dubai.
I don't. I don't recall that day.
It was like a day, like it was you, me, and Salah, and
All
we
right.
like we collectively missed over 10. Like no one got into any trades on that day.
Well,
Like I'm waiting for this price to come, and then I'm going in. Remember when gold was making new all-time highs when
hmm.
4,300 was a new all-time high. So yeah, that day
um, well,
was
on live stream is different, right? Because you are not actually, at least not me. I'm not actually putting in my whole risk. So, and I'm
yeah,
talking and I'm laughing, so it's different. But
it's
yeah, I don't
different.
recall that day. What a
We'll go
bad
back
day.
to it. We'll go back to it on YouTube. It's documented. Yeah, I remember because at the end of it, I was like, "Okay, guys, see you next time. We'll miss more trades together. Take
We
care."
missed $10,000 between. So, have a nice day.
That was
Oh my god.
um, Mr. Trades. Like you actually made like you asked a great question. Thank you,
Hmm.
guys. We need some competition to Mr. Trades because today he wins the question of the live stream.
Yeah, this is a very good question actually.
Yeah. USD JPY. Where's Soham? Soham, Are the Japanese government still intervening? They intervened already, bro. Uh, that's why it dropped like 4 big figures. Like they don't keep intervening. They just like push it down so that their currency is not too weak, and then they leave the market do its thing. So, but for me, I think it's going up. It's still going up. And the weakness you're seeing recently, like the past 2 days, it's because of the weakness in USD JPY is mainly because of the weakness of the USD, not the strength of the JPY.
Mesa is asking like, or yeah, like Python with trading leads to quant. For a quant, a person should be skilled in technical trading. I'm not understanding the question.
Not
I
necessarily.
didn't understand any word. What is this? Like coding something?
Yeah, but because Python, it's a code
It's a
language, but
language, yeah.
it's also an animal.
Okay,
So
no, I think she's not referring to the animal or the
no.
snake, but I think I understood her question, which is like
Why are you laughing? It's an animal. It's a
there's something,
snake.
yeah, there's something called the quant, like in trading, there are quants who
Oh no, no,
use
yeah, no. Quantify
quantitative
people. Yeah.
analysis to um, and quantitative mathematics to actually trade the markets. So
Mm.
I think your question is for a quant, should that person, the quant, be skilled in technical trading? Not really, because their method is completely different.
Mm.
But since like quants rely heavily on mathematics and technical trading or technical analysis is like somehow mathematical, it has to make sense, it has to add up.
Mm.
So yeah, maybe they rely on it, but I've never been a quant, so I don't know. um, those guys are way too smart for me. um, I've had a few discussions with them, but the way they explained, it's either one of two. Either I'm too stupid for them to understand, or they don't know how to explain. So the quants I saw, uh, and by the way, they don't necessarily make more money than me, but they sound more fancy. They sound more smart.
Yes.
So I don't know if like maybe they're like shitty at explaining things, or maybe I'm just like too stupid for this. God knows.
um, I have the same feeling. I'm in a group with one of the well, a few of the most important quants in Spain.
Okay.
I don't know what they're talking about, like 99% of the time, except when they say, let's get together for a beer or to drink something, then I understand the question. But I've tried. I've tried to use their methods, and you don't have to know anything about technical analysis or trading because it's all based on data.
Mhm.
But I think if you're a quant, I have never seen a quant person having extremely great results. They are consistent in results, but very low, like 5% a year, 10% a year,
Yeah,
which
same. That's what I saw. Yeah.
yeah, so you need massive amounts of money just to live off that. And also, it's like it's like doing this game. Like if you write down my personality and my ups and downs and everything I am on a paper, no one would buy me or any of us. So if you write down your health status, your income status, everything, it's very difficult to judge a person if you quantify a person. You have to know the person, you have to feel it. And I think the market is like that. You have, apart from quantifying something, then
Very
you
well
have to
said.
feel it.
Very well.
Um, because it's only data, and data has no it has nothing to me. You are missing the part of where trading, like defining an area and say price is going to reverse there.
I
Now
have
it's
an
in a
easier example. Quantify risk for me.
yeah.
Quantify risk appetite. What is risk appetite? Can you quantify? Can you put it in numbers? Not really.
Hmm, hmm,
Risk appetite is something like very human. You
yeah.
cannot turn it into numbers. Well, don't get me wrong. I love numbers. I enjoy doing numbers, but not for trading, because
Hmm.
trading is more of an art than it is a science.
Hmm.
So yeah,
You want to do quant for fun? I want to go to the beach for fun. That's fantastic, Mesa. It'll give you a lot of knowledge, and it's fine. But I don't get the hound out of it. And usually, quant people are very theoretical, so they know a lot. They are extremely intelligent, uh, way more than I am. But everything's theory. And when you're trading, you have to get the hands in the trading, so you have to actually do some trading. So I couldn't do that for a living. I'm more of I have something in mind and I try it. It doesn't work, I try something else. But yeah, it's a fantastic way. Minos is asking something we have already discussed.
quant has calculus and trading. Yeah, I agree with you, Rosa. I want to go to the beach for fun. Um, but I think Mesa, you're Indian, right? If you are, I think they're just too smart. That's how they have fun. Indians
Okay,
are human calculators.
gold reach my area. I'm out of a cell. It's
Oh
an
wow,
in and out. Yeah.
sniper, huh?
Hmm. But just for fun, like
Guys,
$100.
excuse me for 1 second. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay,
Sure.
because it might go up a little bit more. It has plenty of room.
At this
So,
point, like gold is so risky. It's just too
hmm,
overbought.
hmm. No, I didn't risk any important money, so just a few cents.
Hmm.
It's
I
very
think in your
risky.
chart the moving average would be too wide right now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a what I call overextended two-way.
Hmm.
Mesa is Pakistani, so yeah, close enough. You guys are very smart as well. Are you seeing bullish from high time frame structure or from short term order flow imbalance and liquidity grabs? Who? Yeah, that's for you, Rosa, not for me. I think because
Which one?
Mina.
Minus, are you seeing bullish bias from high time frame structure or from short-term order flow imbalance and liquidity graphs? What? I don't even know what's the question. I don't use imbalances or liquidity, so and I only work in 1 minute time frame. So, but I zoom out and I see areas, and then I define the areas plus all the indicators I have already explained. And now gold reached a top. So a little retracement back down was expected. Nothing else. I don't know what gold can do anymore at any point from now on. So I have to wait in order for me to actually trade properly. Gold should go down at least 100 points, 100 pips from where it is now.
Hmm.
That's it. That's everything I use. I don't do imbalances or liquidity grabs or anything like that. But sometimes there's areas in which price has been bouncing a few times, and I do everything in 1 minute time frame.
Hmm. Okay, so Soham is asking, at what point did you realize your winning trades and losing trades have something in common, and how? They're both executed using the same method. That's
At what point you realized? Have something. Oh, you mean what made the winning trades being winners and the losing trades being losers? Uh, both groups had something in common, but in different ways. Uh, because I have a trading journal, very strict one. I've been doing this journal for years, so it's like you just go over the journal and you see what's your problem, because it's not the market or the strategy problem, it's usually my problem. And sometimes I do nothing wrong and the market doesn't agree with me. Okay, that's a stop loss and move on. But then if you keep refining yourself, is
Mm-hmm.
when you and you do absolutely every day the same thing. Like when I say to Rajdeep, he has a very simple, very ABC strategy. If he does that for years, he'll be profitable because he will be master this one strategy. And people sometimes think you have to have a few strategies or a few setups, and I don't think so. I don't agree with that. You just need to know how to do one thing and do this thing every day the same way. So analyzing yourself, I would say.
Like Rosa and Saif, like you have been trading for years. Like, do you ever had made those diaries where you write what you did right, what you did wrong,
Mm,
and then you refine those out, making rules around the things that you don't do? Have you ever
mm,
Absolutely,
done that? So,
absolutely, of course, I've done that. Especially, it's very easy for you to do that when um, you're not doing well in the markets. But it's hard for you to actually go and write down what happened or what went well when you're doing well in the markets. So
so true.
that's a difference. But definitely, I do.
mm,
I did have some diaries to just like pour my head into, just to understand or see my thoughts on paper so that I can arrange them or better arrange them. But as I told you, the problem is you only do it when you're not doing well in the markets. When you're doing well, it's most important to write down whatever you did right, than actually to do it when you're doing everything wrong or not doing well.
mm,
But I think that's just human nature.
mm.
We tend to do the thing that is less important instinctively, but we should have like written down the good part, which is more beneficial for the future. I think Rosa does that. She improves on her strategy. Rosa, take the mic, please. Please tell them what you do.
No, no, I do that. I have a spreadsheet, and then I have did the strategy gave me a setup? Yes or no? And I have a few checklists to understand if I had the setup. That's the strategy part, but then it comes my part because I'm the one breaking, not doing well. So independently if it's a stop loss or take profit, I don't have a look at that. So I take a screenshot of absolutely every trade I take and I have it, only the good ones, I have them stored. Okay, so I go over and over the amazing trades I've made. So my eyes get trained on what to look for on the chart. Okay, that's one
Well,
part. And then the psychological part is when you ruin everything, you usually, oneself. So I go, was was I okay? So what's my mood? What's my mental status when I sit down in the morning? And I have a few inputs like FOMO, I was boring, I had a discussion, I don't know, an argument with someone, with my kids. I yelled at my kids before starting doing so. It's just a few of them, so it's not like, oh, I was sitting down and I felt the life wasn't complete. No, 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 no. It's just a one, two, three, four mental states. And the moment I recognize when I sit down, okay, I've been yelling at my kids first thing in the morning. So I don't sit down for trading because I analyze every 10, 15 trades. I go back and then I analyze how did it go last week with 2, 10, 15 trades, whatever. Then I analyze, did I did I do what I was expected to do? Yes. Was I profitable? Sometimes I'm not. It doesn't matter. I size up. I increase my risk. Did I do what I was expected to do? No. I traded when I was bored, when I was hungry, when I had a headache, when I had an argument. Just then I lowered the risk. Like, no way. And then I manage my risk
How
this way.
boring is this? How
Uh,
boring? How boring is this? Doing this? It's very boring. Yeah.
it's boring to death.
Yeah. It's my like my least favorite thing to do in the world.
Yeah, I mean, no one likes
But
to do that.
unfortunately, it's very important, and it changes everything. It changes the whole game for you.
Yeah.
Um, because like it's funny how your brain tricks you sometimes
Mm,
into believing that you've got this, you remember everything, and you have a human or like a superhuman journal inside your head, but you don't. So
So
when you just write it down, spreadsheet, on a piece of paper, on the wall, whatever you want, it changes a lot, and it makes
mm,
you see things for what they are instead of what you think they are. So yeah.
mm. And also, if you use the data on the spreadsheet and uh, you pull up some charts, like spreadsheet charts, then you can see how well you're doing when you're not on a bad mood or bad mental state at the moment of trading, and how bad you're performing when you're not up for the job. And also, one thing it changed my trading was just screenshots at the very moment of taking the trade, not afterwards. So I take the trade, I start piling ta 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 ta, ta, and then I take the screenshot. Because if you take the screenshots afterwards and it's a fantastic trade or a losing trade, you will find reasons to say, oh, yeah, 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 I lost just because, oh, you see, but it's not the reason. It's because you are seeing what happened with the trade. So take the screenshot the moment, and when it passed that, when a few hours later, I write down, okay, so TP or stop loss, but I'm not seeing the result ever. So at night, I go over and over. I don't do that every day, of course, now, but I, I used to do it every day for maybe 5, 6 years, over
Wow.
and over. The fantastic trades you took, only the good ones, and then you start seeing patterns, and that's why my accuracy rate is so high. Not because I'm a superstar, it's because it's the patterns I've been training. So, and that's why even being a scalper, I only take 2 trades a day. I just took 2 trades today, 2 trades, enough.
Yeah.
But I waited like 4 hours for these two
You
trades.
know, journaling, like what journaling made me realize, that's something like uh, I'm very grateful for journaling for, which is
Mm,
my best trading periods and the most profitable periods of my life. I was in the best shape. I was eating well, sleeping well.
super.
Uh,
Yep.
yeah, and my worst trading days and my worst losses were when I was in very bad shape, not eating well, not sleeping well,
Mm,
drinking,
mm,
going out, or like staying up late at night.
mm,
That's imagine how like just this simple fact changed the way I go on with my daily life.
mm.
So now I don't do any of this. I am just very focused on being healthy and like eating well and sleeping well and doing everything right so that my trading would be right. Imagine how everything is connected.
But
Without the journal, I wouldn't have noticed this.
hmm, and it's the
very
same
true.
like footballers. Footballers are all about exercise, diet, or any outperformer.
Yeah,
So take a singer or take I don't know, a super I don't know, a doctor. where one of the best doctors. It's all about outperforming. This doctor sleeps well, has a
Yeah,
nice have a nice life, easy life. So it's the same pattern. If you want to outperform, you have
you
to do
need to take
some
care of your
very
body.
basic things. Yeah,
You need to
body and
take
your
care of your
mind.
body.
Yeah,
When
so
you
it's the
take care of
same.
your body, your mind is actually sharper. It's clearer. You don't have brain fog. You know what you want in life.
Mhm.
So it all starts with a healthy body. So guys, I hope this message gets across to as many people as they are.
Mhm.
But start with being healthy. Everything changes from there.
It's super important. Yeah.
Uh, you have to go through this boring phase. You guys are chanting with each other, not responding to me. What do you want?
Yes. But
Like, what do you like? Do you want us to read your comments? That's it. What do you
I
want from us?
mean, yes. I talked for 3 minutes straight, just responding.
Yeah, she was answering your question. On 1 minute, how do you decide when the bullish structure is actually strong enough to avoid fake outs? I believe that's for you, Rosa.
um, because it's my system. So I don't decide. I just execute. So I see the pattern. Let's say I want to see, I don't know, a better price, just a rejection. Okay. And then, as I have explained many times, I use stochastics and I use moving averages. And then I look for a pattern. These patterns have been talking like 3 minutes straight. And when I see this pattern alongside my indicators, but the pattern is the main thing, I execute. It doesn't work every time, but it works very often just because I keep closing entries. So I enter 3 times. When I see the pattern, 50% rejection of the pattern, end of the pattern, right? The bottom. And I start closing entries, 40 pips, 60 pips, 80 pips, 100 pips. I have already explained many times. So when I put things on
Um,
my finger, I put
Vivek,
break
can you
even.
please mute your microphone? Because I think it's
Okay,
It's
okay.
mine.
I think my
yeah,
mic is
Okay.
repeating.
So this is how
yeah.
I decide when to enter the market. I see the pattern is number one, and then indicators just go along like conferences, and then I keep closing trades along the way. So I put full stack, full risk, and then I start closing, and I set up break even very, very quick. 40 pips on my favor, break even. Sometimes it reverts, and I only get a few bucks. That's fine. I'll do that many times, over and over, and that's it. That's my strategy. It's a very simple strategy. And you can go through some of the live streams where I explain the strategy in full. So
Yes.
there's nothing. And over 1 million hours just watching the same chart and the same instrument. One instrument, one time frame. That's it. Nothing else.
Yes, you should check the like previous stream where the previous Thursday stream. Just forward 1 hour. You will have it in all the details to the charts and everything. She
Mm,
explained it from like scratch.
mm. Saif, that's a question for you.
Yeah, what kind of technical analysis tells strong number as you say 3800? I just got to know about a technical analyst in New York City who is old and gave similar technical analysis about a stock long ago. What do you mean? I don't understand. What's your
I,
like? What's the question?
I think you said earlier like it can drop to 3,800.
Yeah, the,
So I think she's asking what's the reason to say this number.
well, we explained it maybe 1,000 times before. Uh, Higher energy prices, even if the war ends now, inflation will go up, which would cause central banks to keep rates higher. So dollar will be strong or will become stronger than this, which will put pressure on gold prices. In addition to that fundamental analysis, there's a technical sign that shows us that the drop or the moves to the downside are much stronger than the moves to the upside, which shows that the impulsiveness is downwarding, not upwarding. So that's pretty much it. What's up with gold? Question is too long. As you may know, both trading and developing based on technical analysis without fundamental, which is only my opinion. So, what is the level of experience or skill to reach that point? Meza, I don't get you. Developing based on technical analysis without fundamental, which is only my opinion. So what is the level of experience or skill? Level of experience or skill to do what? Or reach what point? The analysis or the trading bot, or I don't know. Question is in two parts. Yeah, I get that, Meza, but I honestly don't get what your question is. I'm trying very hard to understand.
Okay, I closed my trade, my swing trade on Nasdaq.
Your swing trade on Nasdaq?
Yeah.
You have
Swing trade?
Yes, I
honestly?
took it yesterday, 8 o'clock my time, up until now.
It was a buy?
Yeah.
Nice.
300 ticks, because that's futures, but that's
Yeah.
a personal account. 300 ticks stop loss, and I closed it now, so it did good. I can't
Yep.
believe it. I just closed it because I saw the movement.
Nice, nice, nice. Congrats.
That's from yesterday. Yeah, 15 minutes. Wow.
I think we're approaching another Y area. I think this will not happen.
Yes. Mhm. I'm waiting.
Reset.
It took my area. I entered the sales. I closed down very, very fast because I didn't trust gold. It dropped down. It dropped all the way down to the area I entered this morning. And first area, I took two trades. One area is around 47.38. That was my first entry on buys this morning, and the other one was down the range 47.23 ish. That area there. So now I'm waiting for what gold is about to do. If I have a setup, I'll enter buys.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a setup around this area. So
Mm.
anything around here, if it gives me a clean setup, I might be going in,
Mm.
but not before that. And this is the hourly low, by the way, 33. So I doubt this would be taken out by
Yes.
any move. So maybe we'll move down to 35. It's worth it to try with a $2 stop,
Mm.
and just like where do we say it would go? To 75. Yeah, let's wait.
At least
Guys, do you
again.
remember this number, which is 75?
No. Did you?
Okay, Meza, I'll be waiting. Sorry, what do you say, Rosa?
What was about it 75 that you said?
Remember this number?
Mm?
This was our initial stop loss like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Wait. I have it on my chart.
Yeah, that's an important level. So yeah, I wouldn't be holding further past 75. Yeah, I think it's happening.
It's about to hit. Huh?
Yeah, how can we like turn on music on the live stream.
Yeah, there should be some background music. La, 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 la.
Yeah.
If I just open my mic, it would be background music. So noisy.
Okay. So I think it's time.
It's 1, 2, 3. All right.
Still nothing.
Mm. I'm not in yet.
I need more confirmations. This is not good. Might just keep going down
Mm.
for what it's worth. So I'm waiting.
I'm not in either. Very strong candle.
I'm in, but with a very small amount, with my stop at 32.9.
32.9. Good.
Yeah, I'm targeting 50. Is it 50? TP at 50, yes.
At 50, yeah, that's a good TP. Yeah. I don't have my setup yet.
That's a 1 to 5. Well, I have my stop loss, which is 33. So I got very close to it. So I said, like, why not just like test the waters with a small amount, even if it gets taken out. That's no big problem. It's like merely 0.1% of the account, so it doesn't matter. If it doesn't, if it keeps going up, it'll make me 1 to 5, which is 0.5%. Not bad. That's my thought process.
Now it's reverting.
Yeah.
Now, because it got 4734.45. Now it should revert or die.
I think if we can get more lower prices before NYC open, it's great. After that, we can plan more buys.
Yeah.
My stop's very short as well. Yeah.
I'm almost stopped out. Almost. Yeah, I am not out yet. Not now I'm out.
Yep, and it's going down.
Good. So what was the initial entry? Was it 30? Okay, it was 30 with stops where? At 25, right?
30.25.
Yeah, so let's wait for a setup here. If we get one here, I'll go in with my full risk, which is the usual 0.5 for a scalp. Because, like, imagine it goes and hits this stop loss here. It is very unlikely for it to just go back and continue going upwards. Like, it would be like broken. I mean, the trend line. So this is it. Yep. Okay, and this is another low. So yeah, it makes sense that the stop loss is here. 25.
If it breaks, yes, if it breaks this one, we are in trouble. I mean, it's broken. It's completely broken, the structure.
Not really. Let it.
No? Well, to me, it's like, wow. Why you say that? Oh,
I'm
because of the
like,
trend line. Okay.
if it breaks it, if we like break lower and we like stabilize under the trend line, we have all of this.
Hmm.
So that's a pretty good range to trade.
Okay.
And it did not break the previous high. So if it does break this, which is 21, that
Hmm.
would be a failure swing on lower time frame, of course. That would be a failure swing, and we might be heading towards this area.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, if it breaks it, it's like we're going down. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I like the way
I,
you
I mean,
mark the trend lines.
what do you mean?
I've tried to work with trend lines many times, but I'm not very good at that. I'm not understanding how to manage them or what to do with them. It's something I've tried and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something you need to practice a lot, and it either works or it doesn't. Like
Mm,
I know very good traders who have no idea or have never used trend lines because it's just like they can't wrap their heads around uh, a line that a price respects.
mm, yeah.
So yeah, so I totally get that, but for me, I use them pretty often. Like I
Mm,
use them heavily because like if you're trending higher or lower, that's half of the job done.
mm. No, you're
Shab
right,
is
but
telling me, brother, enter.
brother enter.
Yeah,
Okay.
once we get an entry, yes, I will. So far, that's a positive sign. This rejection to the upside is a
Mm.
positive sign. Hmm. Okay, 30 minutes is bearish. Let's take a look at higher time frames just for a second.
Mm.
15 minutes. Pardon me. That's the 1 hour. 1 hour also looks better. Now, imagine this 1 hour closes as an engulfing or a big engulfing. That's it. I'm selling. But that's only if it does.
Mm.
But we're above all major moving averages. I don't see how this would happen. Like at least we're retesting this 85 or 790 if we're going down. Or maybe the theory that we just talked about earlier, we might be heading towards here. Like this is the first leg, second leg, and now third leg.
Another third leg.
Yeah, which
Be-
is this.
Oh,
So it would go up to here. 740. So yeah, we got a pretty good rejection. Okay, good. No setup, no entry.
no. I'm on buys now. I got my setup, not A plus setup, but I did try with a minimum amount.
That's a good entry. That's a good buy area in general. Where are your stops?
Um,
25?
Entry is at 47.38, 39 nearly.
Okay.
Stops are 75 pips below,
75 pips below, so
which is
$7 and something. So
so
yeah,
I don't have it.
32.
Nearly, it's the minimum. Nearly there. It's 77 the minimum.
Yeah, which
The
is
lower
here.
low. Hmm.
around 31 something.
And I'll set break even at 40 pips if I have the chance.
Hopefully you will. And this one turns out to be a winner. That's the boring part of a
Yeah.
trader's life. Waiting.
Hmm. Actually, it is.
Uh-huh. You started
Okay.
jumping.
Yeah.
Break even.
Mm-hmm. Break even.
Nice.
First partial out.
Well done. I think the 5 minutes formed an engulfing, if I'm not mistaken. No, it did not.
Rajdeep, I'll contact you later. So you
Yes.
give me a master class on your strategy because I love strategies that are ABC. So because it's very simple. And I did rewatch the live stream from last session, Thursday last session, and then I say it's always happens to it always happens to me like say okay I get it, and then I go to the chair and say okay I don't get it, and, and I need more examples, even with
Sure.
the easiest thing. So yeah, I'll reach out.
Sure. It would be my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Look how polite this gentleman is.
Yeah, he's so nice, actually, and it's true.
Um, Sushil is asking me to share my perspective on Euro USD. I just did. I think it's still bearish for the time being,
Yes.
um, given that the USD is still bullish. We didn't see any signs that say otherwise yet. But I agree with Rajdeep. I think tomorrow we'll start to see bigger movements and the continuation of the
Sales on
rise.
both gold and Euro USD.
Yeah, and the rise of the USD in general. Hey, Abhishek. Yeah, I do need a haircut. Random stuff, random stuff.
Random stuff, yeah. Come on, give me 60 pips.
There you go.
Hmm.
I actually saw a few of the videos of funding pips like 1 year back, 1.5 years back, and Saif had like braces, like he had very long hair. You
Oh
had
yeah,
very long hair, yes.
yeah. I had longer hair. I changed my haircut maybe 3 times in the past 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I get bored fast.
Hair is
And
something that grows, so it's not
yeah,
a
and
problem.
it's not like I plan it. I just like, even by the time I reach the barber shop, I don't usually have that in mind. When I sit, like, what are we doing today? It's either I say the usual, or I say, you know what, just like remove it. Are you sure? Yes. Remove it fast before I change my mind. So he goes, "Bzzz."
Okay.
Yeah. Now it's irreversible. Uh-huh.
Safe was like Salman Khan.
Yeah, and those it was like Salman Khan. I think that's a superstar, so I don't mind.
Let me Google that.
I'm not sure which one is Salman Khan. Let me Google it.
Yeah,
But
he's huge in
Oh,
India, Pakistan.
oh, I see the hair. Yeah.
oh, okay. I know the guy now.
An Indian actor. Yeah, okay. Film producer, television personality.
Maybe I watched. Okay, now I have a question for Indians. 1 second. I've been waiting for this my whole life. What's with your like superhuman powers that your movies have? Like there's always a superhero in your movies, and they fly and they eat,
Yeah.
I don't know, cars.
Yeah, they have
How?
something
Yes.
with that.
Yeah. So, like
And
in
it
Indian
defies all
cinema,
logic and it defies all like sciences. Like no physics, no
No.
biology, no nothing works with what you guys have on your like on your movies. So yeah, I'd like to hear an explanation, please.
Just because.
okay. So, in Indian cinema, so physics doesn't exist, and so like if a guy moves his feet 1 inch, there will be a storm in the field, and all the villains will be flying around. So, this is just I don't
Yeah,
know how to
I've seen it
explain.
happen. I've seen it. Like even cartoons are not that creative, man. Very, very creative. And like
That
the
is
guy
why we
dies
switched.
and lives 10,000 times. You know, I remember like a clip of a movie. Um, there was a guy who was undercover. Do you know
Okay.
how he was undercover? He had like he drew something on his face, like a very small thing. Okay, so like it, you can barely see it. Okay, so he puts it, and like that's it. That's how he's undercover. And nobody knows, not even his own mother.
Okay, I have to say there's an European movie with
Yeah.
a Supergirl, and his covering thing was glasses, but
Oh wow.
a very very wide glasses, so they're not covering anything. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's a whole movie about that. So there you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's
No,
testing the
like
stupidity of people. Like,
I don't know, like I wouldn't want my kids to watch such movies because it would give them bad ideas. Like, let me try and jump, and maybe I'll fly. Let me try and like just stand in front of a car and like cut it in half. Maybe it works. No, like that's very dangerous. Okay, like, aren't you scared, like that your kids might do any of this?
yeah,
I watched
my
all kinds
kids
of
watch this
cartoons
kind
when
of
they.
things, and that's why I'm so in a trouble all the time. So based on them, they have superpowers, both of them, and they are like Sonic, Sonic,
Mm-hmm.
supersonic.
Yeah,
Supersonic, yes.
And it's funny when they try to, in their minds, they run as fast as Sonic in the
yeah,
middle on the street, on the middle in the street. So we are on the street, and they say, "Mama, look at us," and they do nothing because they don't even run like. "Rah, rah, rah." And you have to say, "Whoa, that was amazing! Even better than Sonic." Say, "I'm
yeah.
gonna
You
be
need.
better than Sonic when I grow
By
up,"
the
and
way,
say,
you can
"Yeah."
use this to your advantage. You know that, right? I want
How?
you now to run to the bathroom or to the whatever. I want you to go run as fast as Sonic and wash your teeth.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I want to see you brush your teeth as fast as Sonic. You
yeah.
can't
That's
imagine
something
they would
moms
go
do.
this fast. Use it to
Uh,
your advantage. when kids are like, I don't know, taken away with a cartoon or something,
Yeah, yeah, it is
use
very.
it against them.
And it's funny because they go out on dresses, like they dress up like Sonic or Batman or the Invisible Man, and
Oh,
then you have to pretend not seeing them for like an hour and a half. And
which
at
is
the
not a
same
bad idea, to be honest.
at school, sometimes they come from school and say, "I want to dress up like invisible, like the Invisible Man," and then I have to make up some whatever, and they say, and then I keep saying, "Leo, where are you? I can't see you." Oh, but at the same time, I have to watch them and say, "Stop until the light is green."
Yeah, yeah,
But you are invisible, so it's like, oh, so that everything comes from the Indian movies. That's for sure. It's their fault.
it's all your fault, guys.
It's their fault.
It's all your fault. Even the cartoons like get inspired by Indian movies. Bollywood is something else. Maisel says she watched all kind of cartoons, Tom and Jerry. Does anyone watch? Physics does not work there too. No, but they make
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Like when you hit something that hard, it makes sense that you become flat. Like there's some sort of physics there. Like it does not work on human or not human, like living creatures, but it works on like I don't know anything,
everything else.
metal
Everything
for
else.
example, everything else. So there's some sense in Tom and Jerry, but no Bollywood
Indian
movies.
cinema, there every superstar is a superhero. Everyone's a
Yeah,
Superman.
of course.
Yes.
Okay,
By the
and
way, I
I
closed the
bet
And
entry.
they keep making that
congratulations.
because we are consuming it. So that's the main problem. Like
That's the
right now,
problem.
like yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because the kids right now they don't really
you
watch that
guys
stuff.
are
But
like a billion people, so yeah,
mhm.
they would find someone to consume. That's fine,
Mm.
no problem. Even if like 100 million people are not interested, they will find another like billion people to be interested.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
yeah, it does not matter.
Mesa, my kids watch Stranger Dragon,
How
and
to Train
some,
Your Dragon?
How to
Oh
Train
yeah,
Your
no.
Dragon. Yeah,
yeah, and
that's a
sometimes they
good
are
one
also
though.
dragons. And say,
Ah.
can I not brush my teeth so I can smell like a dragon? So this is okay. Okay, you already smell like a dragon, so brush your teeth. So yeah, kids. Ooh, all out by now.
We got to 53. Unfortunately, I missed another one and lost 0.1%. So yeah. But it got to my TP, which was 750.
Mm,
Yep. I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm not
mm.
trading it.
Mm. Yeah.
No, me neither.
Obviously, I'm not getting the setups that I want, and I'm not making the right decisions. So forget it. No, I'm not trading today. Why lose the hard earned money for nothing?
Mhm.
Yeah. So this is that.
Wow, it went crazy all the way.
Did you close the positions, Rosa?
Yes, I'm all out.
Nice.
40, 60, 80, and 100 pips.
So you keep taking partials every 20 points, right?
Every 20 points, yeah. Is the better because since Saif told me leave some runners, etc., I've been trying to accommodate my tradings very, very slowly.
It
So
does
my
not work
mind,
these days.
it's
It's not working these days. Not even for me.
no, but it's fine. So I've been implementing small changes, like, but it's not working. Yeah, whatever. No, but
Yeah,
runners are pretty good. I mean, I'm
yeah, they're good. They're
amazed.
good. No, joking aside, they're good.
Yeah.
But recently, you can see what's happening. Like it's going crazy.
Hmm.
Mm.
Um, I don't know if I want the markets to go back to like how they used to be, maybe like 3 4 years ago, because they were like much slower.
Yes.
But I think with uh, the new skill that I have, which is scalping, although it's not very refined and not very like sharpened, um, I think I would have made decent amount of money if I go three years back.
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
because like volatility was much lower than this, and like it was
yes.
easier for you to just like catch a 1 to 5 or 1 to 6
Mm,
with very tight stops, and like no need to risk a lot of money to make a certain amount of money. So yeah, I just wonder. I'm not saying I wish I was there. I'm just wondering.
mm. And it was very, very easy to make money out of gold because it was smoother. And also, this is the reason I trade gold in the London session because
Yeah,
volatility is quieter.
and also very clean, like
And
Asia
yeah,
lows
cleaner,
like that.
yeah. Mm.
Hmm.
Nowadays, for gold and NY session is just to take rest so that it can
Mm.
run the next day on Asia.
Yeah, I'm going to call it a day,
Mm.
guys.
Me too.
Hmm.
No more trading for me. I
No.
missed too many trades. So yeah, thank you, Mr. What was your name? Mr. Trades? Mr. what?
Mr. Where is it?
Mr. Trades.
Mr.
Mr.
Trades.
Trades, right? Let me make sure that the best question gets another shot at. So yeah, Mr. Trades 0029. Thank you very much
Hmm.
for your question. You made me think about that. So
Hmm.
here's your answer. Starting today, I stop after 2 3 failed or missed opportunities. I'm not
Hmm.
going because obviously, after what Rosa said, obviously when you're missing trades, you're not in your element. You're not trading in the zone. So better to leave and just call it a day. So that's what I'm doing exactly right now. This has been a fun session as always. So I'm going to uh, leave now. I have to
Hmm.
love and leave you. So thank you, Rosa, very much. Thank you,
Thank
Rajdeep, very
you.
much for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. We hope you had a fun session. We talked about many things, not only trading. We talked about haircuts. We talked about Bollywood. We talked about cartoon. We talked about little kids. So I wish you like. I hope that you learned something from any of the stories we talked or mentioned. So take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye.